Talking about life extension and preservation, immortality, this might be a bit of a philosophical question, but you might have a pragmatic answer to it. The question is, like would people, if you unfreeze them and you have the ability in the future to make them live again, will they be willing to do so? And the second question is, isn't it that nature somehow has this mechanism of just transforming things, making them that, and then transforming them again into something new, something living? Do you think we can somehow get over this, or do you think even that nature has another principle, which is just life in itself, which is what we want to preserve?
Well, I think you need to look beyond life and look at intelligence, because we are much more than our cells and DNA. We are also the pattern in our minds, and that is something that we want to preserve. Also, speaking about the role of nature, I would point to the work of Robert Kegan, a specialist in adult development, the psychology of adult development, and he has a theory like Piaget has a theory of child development, and Robert Kegan kind of takes over from that and describes what happens in how we think about ourselves, about others, about worldviews, and this development continues until old age, and it's really different now from what we had 2 centuries ago. 2 centuries ago, most people died when they were like 50 years or 30 years old, 40 years old. They didn't have time to become wise. They didn't have time to understand like alternative views, that different people have different interests. You simply didn't have enough time to mature, and you were always concerned about what are you going to eat, not thinking about your place in the world. And Robert Kegan has what he calls a big idea, and the big idea is that I mean, it's just a metaphor, but nature somehow sensed that we are fucking up the ecosystem and everything on this planet. So it kind of gave us longer life through antibiotics, through sanitation, hygiene, antiseptics, and so on. And nature did that in order for us to become wise, to have more people reach old age, so that these people can develop mental models which are complex enough to take into account like our agency, our relation with the world, with the society, with different societies. And this is what is happening today, because we're getting more and more people who live in to their 70s and 80s and 90s. And if they don't get Alzheimer or senile dementia, then they are becoming wiser in addition to getting more experience. So those people are really worth preserving because they are kind of better balanced individuals. They fit better in the society. They're not as antagonistic, less more altruistic, less egoistic. And it's interesting how our society can potentially develop if you get more people, if you help them develop and grow. And I think that's our answer to nature. So we are saying we are not just another virus. We're not just another species that just eats and shits. We are really smart, and we reflect on what's happening. And we have these mental models of the world and ourselves. And please don't kill us. We like to live. We like to think, and it's worth something. So that's my general view about where we humans are standing at this point.